All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and start with the analysis. Now we're changing this to Tuesday analysis. Before we were doing them on Wednesdays. We changed this to Tuesday because it's going to be called Technical Tuesdays, which I think is a pretty cool name. And also, like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, me personally, those are the best days to do trading. So that's why I decided to do it on Tuesday. I would not do it like on a Sunday analysis for you guys. I see some of you guys pointing out that there's going to be GBP news. I'm about to check that out right now, but I did see that earlier. Welcome in, you people that are hopping in. We're about halfway maxed out inside of this live, so let's get started. There's going to be people hopping in while doing this. No big deal. Okay, so first thing, bring over my chart or my screen over here, Forex calendar. If you guys don't know, go to forexfactory.com. You're able to see it under the calendar area. Tuesday, now I'm Pacific Standard Time, so it's 11:05 p.m. Pacific Standard. At 1:30 a.m., there's going to be GBP news that's going to be happening. So going to be checking out those currency pairs with GBP. Then later on at the New York Open, there's going to be some CAD news, which is it's kind of strange. Usually there's USD news at the Open of New York. So what's up, Steven? All right, so so the main thing that we're going to be focusing on tonight during the London session is going to be the GBP news. I'm going to bring up my charts. Well, actually, my MT4 chart. And going to pop up all the GBP pairs. By the way, this account that I'm on, I just have it on just for this training, but it is a demo account on a Trader's Way running a copier service. So don't mind this stuff in the background. So bringing up all the GBP pairs, we have GBP USD, GBP CHF, GBP JPY. Okay, so far what I'm seeing is there might be an upside move with GBP. Kind of see like a consolidation area trapping the price in this area, so it should be pushing up. Let me bring up some more symbols on here. GBP NZD. All right. And by the way, you guys take advantage of the chat area. I'm mainly going to be doing analysis, but you guys can ask questions if you're confused or anything, or something you're just curious about. Just let me know. And by the way, with these charts right here, pretty much the way that I use them is, well, me and the team, anytime we see a 3, that's pretty much expecting to have a reversal. So if you can see, the main currency pair is GBP. There's a 3 at the bottom, which means there's a chance it's going to be going from a downtrend to an uptrend. If I look back, just to show you guys like past stuff that's happened, we see a 3 and it goes from an uptrend then to a downtrend. Or we see a 3 here from a downtrend then to an uptrend. Or a 3 here, uptrend, downtrend. So basically anytime we see a 3, we're getting ready for a reversal. Being a Tuesday, there's a chance that it's going to be reversing. Usually midweek, there's those midweek reversals. Same thing with Wednesdays as well. Normally you spot them. Now something else to notice on here is we see GBP NZD, but then we see Euro GBP, because this is the quote. The quoted pair is the GBP, while over here it's the GBP being the main. Euro GBP, this is showing a 3 at the top, which means this is expected to go down. So it's showing us exactly what we need to see, being that GBP is expected to get stronger. So if GBP gets stronger for Euro GBP, it's going to be going down. For all these other ones, it's expected to go up. That being said, I'm going to be looking at all these currency pairs and seeing what patterns we see, doing my analysis on TradingView. All right. I'm going to do a quick video for my Instagram. You guys aren't following me, Risky Ricky. I'm pretty sure everyone here is following me, but if you're not, just go ahead and do that. So live Technical Tuesdays just got started. Boom. Okay, so let me change this up because this was for the 7-day training course. Load chart. Here we go. So see some strong divergence definitely on GBP USD. Going to be breaking this down. Going to delete everything. Okay. All right. So going to mark off the major support areas. Okay. Someone asked what indicators uses a 3. It's a custom indicator that we use based off the momentum. Let's see. It's like momentum and volume with that indicator. It's an indicator that we can't get on TradingView, or at least it's not created on TradingView. Okay, so we see it hit a resistance. It's not in an area of support. Well, I guess this area, like point of failure, happened right here on the daily. So pretty much this entire area, keeping an eye out for a reversal. 4 hour, let's see. Definitely have a support area right here. Okay, so there's some strong divergence right now. As far as pullback, so with this reversal, it might be a pullback and then continuing into that downtrend. Might be a pullback coming up like this and then hitting that resistance and then continuing to drop down. But as far as the signs that we're seeing, we're looking for that reversal coming up. Now, normally I would wait until the GBP news to hit and then see what kind of movements happening. With GBP USD, we don't see any kind of reversal pattern. This is more like moving with the other GBPs. If we were to get in for a buy, because we don't really see like any breakout or anything for that. So I'm going to be looking at the other one. I think GBP CHF was showing that there was going to be like there's a consolidation breakout. Okay. Pretty much showing the same thing as far as this area being that zone. It's hitting around that point of failure on this wick. Really long wick, also at a area of support. This entire area is a support area. And then just seeing the daily time frame, we do see some divergence happening. This is going on a downtrend, RSI is showing opposite. And by the way, if you're confused about any of these things, as far as like divergence and stuff, you can look it up. You can look it up like through like the PDFs that we have. The PDFs explains all that stuff, but it's also inside of the training. So see, there's a resistance right here. I'm going to trap that a little bit tighter. Okay, so down to the 1 hour. All right, so we see that divergence here. By trapping tighter, this is what I mean, getting that resistance line right there, and trapping this area right here. I can actually trap this area probably like on the 15. That's like the very lowest that I would drop down to. Okay, so right now it's kind of hitting that support. Definitely for this one, let me see how many push downs it's doing. So like 1, 2. Okay. So who knows what's going to be happening? Because right now it's 11:15. News hits at 1:30. So we still need to give it some time to see what's going to be happening overall. For this one, this could be like a quick breakout strategy about that distance. If it breaks above, you can catch it for about that distance right there. If it breaks below, you can catch it on that distance. In the 7-day training, I did mention that you can place like a buy stop and a sell stop on both of these. So whether it goes up, it hits that, I showed how to do like the take profit too. So I know there's some people in here that were from the 7-day training, but it does have that. Yeah, Marcos, you pointed out the buy stop. Yeah, so buy stop and sell stop. So either one, as far as like what we're seeing, is most likely it's going to be pushing up during the news. And usually you'll see that impact right when the news hits. Right when the news hits, you'll be able to see that really strong push happening. But we should be expecting it to the upside. So quote me on that tomorrow. Most likely you guys might see a signal tonight for GBP, catching it for buys. So this is pretty much that trap price on GBP CHF. Let's check out the next one, GBP JPY. And then we'll do Euro GBP after this one. And by the way, I'm seeing a lot of people that have been coming consistently to these technical analysis. I'm noticing you guys' names. Some people that are new, but some of you guys that are coming consistently, that's awesome. That's showing that you guys are always learning, always consistent with just being around pretty much successful people is what you're doing. So that's a good thing. Usually in every single one of these webinars, you'll probably catch one thing. As far as like what I like to call golden nuggets, I'll point out some things that you might not spot out during other times, but being here, you start being able to see how I do my analysis and then just copy exactly what I'm doing. And then also some of these trades you'll be able to profit from. Okay. So GBP JPY. Marcus said, "Where's all my Eastern time grinders?" I know being in the East Coast at this time, what is it, like one? No, it's like 2:18 out there. Yeah, when I was like in New York and Florida, it was kind of a pain in the butt being up at London session, but you got to do what you got to do. So let's see. We have the support area right here. Price is not all the way down there though. Just a little bit more. just to touch this wick area right there. Plus also hit these. We have support right here. And then looking down at the smaller time frame, okay, we don't see divergence on the 4 hour, but let's see the 1 hour. Okay, so 1 hour is showing it. So it might be like a smaller move going up. Actually, it's pretty much confirming with what's happening up here. So this one's also trapped just like GBP CHF. So it's kind of showing the same thing, that it's trapped and it's either going to be pushing up. You can catch both of these either for buy or sell, placing buy stops, sell stops. I would, if I was to place a buy stop, place it above here. That could quickly be the 200 micropips that we aim for. Yeah, but normally the distance from here to that support is about the distance that it should hit once it breaks out. So you should be looking about 250. And if you think about it, it's around, with the quarters theory, this is around the 500 area, and then up here being around the 750, which is actually at 726, but it's around that area, which is good. And if it drops below, most likely that target would be around that 00 area. Okay, so Danny said, how do we spot major support areas? Major support areas, you just get wherever it's touching the bottom of the price the most times. So usually past like 3 or 4 touches is considered like a major support. And mainly on like bigger time frames too. So like when you're on like 15, it's not really major support. It would be like major support on a smaller time frame, but the bigger the time frame and the more areas that it's touching, the better that support is. So I'll kind of show an example like this 1 hour time frame. You can see how it touches here, here, here. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches, and then we have like that resistance. This area would have been trapped, and then price shoots down. Same thing with like this resistance right here. It just keeps touching multiple times, and then it breaks up into the uptrend. Okay, next pair, Euro GBP. And by the way, we're going to be getting off of this analysis at 11:30 Pacific Standard, so it's about like a couple minutes from now. So let me know if you guys have any questions before we get off here. This being a resistance line right here. And this is another good thing to spot out with Euro GBP. It's kind of like at that resistance area where it should be expecting to drop down very soon. Let me spot out another thing here. Okay, let me go on to the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so gonna get the support line since overall it's in an uptrend. We do have resistance line being right there. It's already like at a resistance line, so there might be that pullback. We don't see it diverge in the 4-hour, but the 1-hour is definitely showing it. Chopping of the price. We'll actually be able to see this better on the 15-minute. So pretty much with this one is showing the exact opposite of what's happening over here, and that's because GBP is at that quoted pair in the back. Did notice with all of these, a pivot point is at the bottom. So we're most likely going to have to wait until 1:30 and see what kind of reaction happens. Because this pivot point's kind of concerning me. If it breaks above, it might hit that and then shoot down. Let's say if it breaks above like around 128 and then it hits that pivot point and then it shoots, the news will make it hit the pivot point and then shoot down. So the people that were in on this breakout for the buy won't actually make the profit because the news would push it the opposite way. And sometimes that's what happens with like market maker moves. They would push the price into like the breakout you expect just based off of the regular teaching as far as distances and all that, but market makers will override that with the news. So let's see. Yeah, so this one overall is expected to be dropping. Just be ready for a sell. And for tonight's signals, you're most likely going to be seeing some Euro GBP stuff or just GBP pairs in general. Someone's asking about BTC USD. I know right now it was going down. I think it was like at what, 9? I'll do that since someone asked. By the way, all the analysis that I do, as far as like technical analysis, you can put that teaching onto any currency, even if it's cryptocurrency. So just doing some price action real quick. You guys definitely see that double top. Right now it kind of it broke through that neckline area. Actually, let me draw that neckline. Neckline would actually be like this. Yeah, so it did break through. I would say just based off of what I'm seeing, we're expecting for this to drop probably around that 6,000 area. Wait, there's one other thing that I see here. Let me go on to like a bigger, do the 12-hour, even though usually I don't go on there. Let's see. So there is this support line that I'm trying to get right here. Okay, yeah, price did break through that support. So what I think might be happening with BTC USD, drop down, come back, pull up, and then shoot down, probably having some reaction around this support area. But overall, that distance should be dropping down to around 6671, somewhere around that area, 6800. What are your confirmations with BTC, and do you see RSI? Yeah, so, well, when it was doing that double top, around that 12,000 level. You guys see that divergence that was happening? So this was showing that price is expected to shoot down because it's above the 70, showing it's shooting down. Right here is kind of showing the same thing, but overall, because I don't really count the wicks during these areas, it was pretty much doing that double top, and this was showing was going down. And then even in that area, if we go down to like the 4-hour, like just this area alone had some divergence. Like right here was showing was going up. This was showing was going down. So yeah, overall, I would not buy Bitcoin at the moment. I would just kind of wait it out unless it comes back into place. That's really the only thing. If it comes back above that resistance, then there's a chance it's going to be hitting probably this resistance and then come down or continue to go. But it already broke through the support, so it's expected to be shooting down. Someone said thoughts on place a pending order right now for New York session news. Yeah, I don't normally place New York session trades like that far in advance because it's like another 5 hours. It's like another 5 hours until that happens. So for now, going to be looking at these. I did mention I'm going to be getting off at 11:30. See thoughts on Euro NZD. I can do like a quick one real quick. Quick one real quick. It's funny. Symbols, Euro NZD. This MT4 chart alone helps out a lot. When I've gotten into trading, this one had cost me $5,000 to get, but definitely worth it, especially when you see those threes and kind of showing it's going to be reversing. It's kind of like a cheating MT4. Helps you out catch those reversals. Euro NZD, bring that onto my chart. Showing the three. Overall, it's on a downtrend. With Euro NZD, there's nothing that I see as far as like a breakout. Normally, I like looking at major market patterns to catch this for a breakout. If it does do like, this is like 1, 2, and then 3 bottoms or something like that, and then it shoots into an uptrend, I have a neckline, I know my target distance, and that would be something that I would catch. But I don't really like catching those that I don't have a set target or multiple confirmations. All right, you guys, so signing off. That's it for tonight's Technical Tuesday. If you guys have any questions, right inside of the Golden Circle group, I know most of you guys are in there. I did post this inside of the 7-day training. Someone's asking about the next event. I'm guessing you're talking about the mastermind event. Linda just said it. Probably in October 11th is a date that we were looking at. October 11th. We're still planning out some stuff on that. Anasheen, reach out to me. Reach out to me and I can help you out with that. Or you can reach out to Marcos or just any of the success coaches to help you out with that. Yeah, Marcus was teaching at the last event, so you guys should definitely, if he's your success coach, definitely get pick his brain. He has like a lot of knowledge, definitely enough to be able to teach at a mastermind event. So that's how you know he's definitely a reputable success coach. Cool, you guys. So signing off now. We'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys next week or in tonight's signals. See you guys.